Hello everybody, Glitchroopy here, aka the original game for the win, and it is that time again. It's time to open basically 55 packs in a row, because that's what I do when I do my big pack party at the end. Duskborn's almost here, and it's got some stuff I'm going to incorporate into a few things, definitely. But I still have some left to collect for Bloomburrow, so let's see how close I can get there. Especially with a nice explosive open tin. Because you gotta love this swing sequence here. It zooms. And looks like I got a couple of mythics waiting for me, so that's gonna be good. So scrolling to the end here to see. Okay, yeah, I definitely got some that was the first out of it. So I saw some firsts over there as well. This card's quote really reminds me of that one from Ikoria where it says bite size is basically relative, or bite size is a point of a bite sized meal is a point of view or something like that. So it reminds me. I might have to look that one up and see exactly what it said. But yeah, the Trapper, the Rally. We have a Rally here. The Wave Rider. And now we get into the rares. Oh yeah, I got that one early on, and it is. I already have a serious bat deck set up for Zorline, so yeah. That's a very good. In fact, that's an improvement on like several similar cards. So that I really like the Essence Chandler. Got a recruit. So we have a rabbit, a rare rabbit. Technically, this also involves a bat. Very toasty. If you didn't know, it's not just the main featured Calamity Beasts. There's lesser ones too, and this is kind of in between because this is a rare but dangerous Calamity Beast, so it's basically a walking eruption. So, yeah. I have the exquisite sleeve for this because I went through the whole mastery set, so, and with it, it actually flaps the wings. I got it in the same line. The odds against that have got to be hilarious. Between this and Witching Well, I mean, they have it both ways. Cruel Claw himself. One serious bandito. One of the special guests, Relentless Rats. Obviously, even though this says a deck can have any number of them, it'd be very difficult to technically do that with this. Because that's a mythic rare each, and to do anything that says any number, you have to have 4 copies. And then it goes that way. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of other rat cards that'll boost it now, so it's probably not necessary. But could you imagine someone doing nothing but Relentless Rats? That would be absolutely ridiculous, especially when they build on each other. It says it gets +1/+1 for each other creature on the battlefield named Relentless Rats. So yes, that includes each other. So nothing but a Relentless Rats, you have some very relentless rats. A flat-out mythic rare wild card. Okay. 10 more, please. Whee! That got some things fulfilled. Okay. Nothing quite this far down as the first. Though you have the serious bats at this rarity level. That comes up pretty nicely for going full-on batty, because now we have plenty of bats, finally. Bats weren't actually really that common before. Now we have plenty. Okay, my first of that particular lizard. But remember, he's a warlock, not a wizard. That came up in the special event. And this shows, even among Calamity even among Calamity beasts, everything crabs. Slight evolutionary biology joke. Speaking of additional Calamity beasts, we have a turtle. One of my remaining lizards. And, of course, the rare bit of the set, Balin. Hello, Balin. Nice to see you. You're the most token-happy commander anybody has ever known. So you're gonna be having a lot of fun. Flat out rare card. Nice. Bird is the word. How come I need the other seasons currently, and this one popped up for me at least twice? Either way, Balin. Everything to do with tokens. Oh gosh, he's. We already have plenty of token support, so he's going to be incredibly fun. We're zooming again. Okay, it's pretty stacked at the front end, so let's go back to the back. See if anything really pops. Maybe, maybe not. Also, we have way more frogs than we used to, and we already had a good number of frogs, so... things happen, and they're certainly getting hopping. Really? It took me a little... Oh. Okay. Took me this long to get to this one. Yeah, again, it goes to show sometimes the rares and sometimes the uncommons and commons actually are harder to get than some of the others. Kind of funny that way. Now this one, this guy has been studying under Ral Zarek. like this guy, I mean, with the Omen Paths out now, this one otter would absolutely love to join the Izzet League. Like, he's like, okay, you know, I've heard of this Ravnica place that guy talked about, and Izzet sounds fun, so I'm going there. I really, really need to go back to my squirrel deck and insert some more squirrels from this set. So this is a good reminder. In fact, I got it twice in one shot. It's kind of fun. Very special bat card. Also, we have a lot more raccoon support now. A very worried frog. And the return of classes has been very interesting this way. It shows there can be a lot of on those, so very interesting. Hello again, Camellia. And more birds are the words. Hey, Beza! I finally got Beza. Sweet. That's awesome. So that's one of the remaining Calamity Beasts down. Flat out Mythic again. Okay. I might wind up using their flexibility. Another special guest card. Wow. That's been a lucky shot for me. And it is a tutor card, so it is for absurdly cheap. So okay. I just love how it does that. Okay, so again, going all the way from the back to the front to see anything that popped up that was remaining out of them. Just saying I love the name of this card, Rabbit Response. It is definitely a good nod to having a rapid response. Which isn't that kind of just doubly so since it involves rabbits? I mean, they're pretty fast already. So it would be a rapid response from rabbits. Again, we have classes. Hey! I cannot believe that I got Balin before Phineas. Hello, Phineas. How you doing? This guy is an archer and knows what he's doing. And I just love how this brings out the personality of an actual mockingbird. Just yeah, that would be them in a nutshell. You gotta love that reverb. I finally, now I can complete my frog deck that I was gonna do, because we had a event a while back that let us do one freely, because it was all access, and I had Glarb in it, so now that deck will probably wind up completing itself. Okay, Dragonhawk, you're a cool card and all, but how come you're the recurring mythic rare for this set for me? Like, you just keep popping up. It's almost always one that just likes to hang around. Okay. I saw a few firsts in there. It's doing that thing again. This is why I haven't been showing me doing many matches recently, is I've been having some bad internet issues with this, and it's put in some pauses that have been very problematic. Including one that absolutely stole a match from me. And there's been like several that probably did. So that's why I'm not showing the actual matches that much, is because it hasn't really been reliable for me to do that in a recording scenario. I do like this Hidden Grotto card. Like, this is one of those that's nice filtering, it doesn't intertapt, so, and it looks nice. So it's like, yeah. Like, this one little tree just hangs out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, right in this little spot. And it's like, hi, how you doing? Uncharted Haven is also a good one. I'm not sure if this is a reprint, but it might be. Either way, good all around. Just say, pick a color, it makes it for you. Okay, got a couple of those I was needing. The Festival of Embers. The Curator. Now, this one can get a little weird, so just saying. Hi, Gav. Nice to meet you this way. It's always good to get some more retrieval. Okay. Now, when that happens, shouldn't it say second? The Portent of Calamity. I've seen that happen twice on the same page. Okay. Well, now it's time for the golden packs. Wow. Just because of how they work, these have a ring to them. Literally just called the end. I still find that kind of funny. Ooh, nice. Didn't think I was missing much from Wilds of Eldraine. I guess I may have to relook at it. Ah, the Elder. Okay. We're still missing some froggage. Oh, that's one of the frogs I needed. And there's the Wild Guide. It's always interesting when you have a card that can just put +1/+1 counters on itself just by tapping it. It's like, yep, no mana cost, just tap, add +1/+1 counter. You're good. When they can come as a pair, even better. I still wish these things would extremely bias themselves towards cards you don't already have. I still think that about golden packs. They should just really, like, practically guarantee you cards you don't, like, have at all is a priority. And then after that, go to just ones you don't have all 4 copies of, etc. Yes, we have squirrels. This really reminds me of something, but I really shouldn't say what. Okay, the phoenixes are still popping up, which is good. Ah, there's one of the missing seasons. Okay. The Viper. That is a good retrieval one. Not much brings back land, so really great as long as you can play green. Bloomburrow. I have some serious mythic rare Calamity Beasts here. She, who is always an instant massacre. Hello again. Double up. I mean, again, come on. These things really should be more biased towards what you don't already. Seriously. Although it is nice to see Tiny Bones again. Even though I already got them, but you know. Okay. So that's Bloomburrow. Now, how did I get in 10 rare for Mythic, and I have plenty of common and uncommon? So, let's see how close I got with Bloomburrow after Bloomburrow after I did that. There were still some uncommons I didn't get. Are you kidding me? Okay, if you tap completely out of it, it doesn't do the thing. I must have missed. So let's just pull some in. Yeah, it's doing that thing again. Hello? Come on, Internet. I know you can do it. Pull 3 for me. Pull through. Hello. Come on. He's okay. Ah, there we go. Whew. Didn't know if it was going to pull through for a while on that one. Of course, seeing what the internet's going through recently, I can't really blame it. I know I got that from another thing already, but to be fair, it's nice to have one with the Bloomburrow symbol on it, just for saying, hey, I got that too. And I have plenty of wildcards for it, so I'm good. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me select again, but at least it was right between. Okay. Okay, let's see how much I've got left that I actually need to finish. This one I've got elsewhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that one elsewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can spend 10 rare to finalize most of this set. At least in terms of ones that I don't actually otherwise have. I can ignore the others at least for a time, anyhow. Because I have all of Ikoria, including Classification. And that one, oh, because it gives something plus 20, there are some crazy things you could do with that. Very crazy things. Now this one, I don't know, I don't remember exactly where this is from otherwise, but that is a really great equipment, period. I mean, 2 points of power, first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste, equipped for only like 3 mana for the equip cost. Yeah. I totally dig using this sword. I mean, That is a whole lot of abilities and stuff. It's just like, okay, you just get the sampler. Okay, now here comes the hard part. I have 4 mythic rare. How many do I need here? Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, okay. So I would be like 1 short. Okay. How close am I to another mythic rare? Oh, system is wigging out. It is not telling me. That's weird. Because as long as I get like 1 more, I can finish off the mythics. How's the alchemy situation here? Not bad. I got most of it already. So if I just get like 5 more rares, I mean 4 more rares, I can just get all of them here. So, okay, that's nice to know. Okay. So that one I can finish off pretty quickly. But I need just a little more mythic power to take out the rest of Bloomburrow completely. So I got close. I got close to using like all the wild cards plus all the packs at the end to complete the set in one go. It's a good thing to try. It just didn't quite make it this time. So set almost fully taken care of, at least in my view. Again, I'm not as into the whole you gotta have 4 copies of everything thing. But, I mean, if you want to go with one that's just up to the limit, you got that. Now, here's one that's always going to be difficult to collect up. And that's going to be special guests, because... I mean, almost every special guest, except a few, is considered mythic, is mythic rare. Oh, I hit the button on that too. Okay. I didn't unclick the other one. Oops. Not too big of a deal. You can see how many special guests they've thrown into things over time. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, there's a lot of them, really. Wait a moment. Did I... Oh, I'm thinking of a different set. Okay. Now here's a little trick to know before I head out. You can look for sets by their set or expansion code if you know it. In this case, this stands for Bloomburrow Commander. So BLC, which is also a bacon, lettuce, and cheese, which is very great, also stands for Bloomburrow Commander. Now, out of these, a good portion of these are pretty wild, admittedly. But I have a rare and 4 mythics left, so if I wanted to throw some down here, I could totally grab a few. And then wait to collect some more later on other things. But this is a very interesting subset here, because you have reimagined like legends from all over the place, and things that are kind of legendary. So yeah, there's that. As well as some originals here and there. So you got some serious ones going on. And this is a version of Elspeth that, regardless of the fact we have her reimagined as a mouse, uh, this is just a good version of Elspeth overall. I mean, 3 white 1/1 soldier creature tokens. There's some things where that could get pretty wild. Just that many token creatures at once. And like that emblem of every creature you have getting +2/+2 and flying. That's nice. Like you build her up and things are going nuts. And I should probably just go ahead and work a mythic out on that one because there's not really much other way to get this version right now. Are there some other things that are pretty good? Yeah. And see, that's not that one that I'm thinking of. Now, there's nothing else with partner right now, but you never know. I think there was another one that. Oh yeah, this one has a very unique ability that you should just kind of take note of. Specifically, if used as a commander, you can have him pulled back from the command zone to the battlefield for that little price. So he automatically has an ability where after going to the back to the command zone, you can basically just keep replaying him from it and not technically casting him as a spell, and it gets around the commander tax. So, yeah, I mean, I might want to play around with that. I mean, he's a 3-color commander, and it could be fun doing that style. So, I'm thinking of doing a little swiping right now, actually. I'm going to use you for my rare. 1 mythic for you, thank you. And we'll see about others at some other point. But for right now, I think that's pretty good. At least until further notice. I mean, when we get something else with partner, I'm grabbing Ishai, but until then, not really necessary. So, because we've got some other stuff coming up soon, we'll see what happens with Duskmourn later. I've got some things I really want to try to either integrate new or improve, so it has got me really enticed. So we'll see how Duskmourn goes. And I am really surprised, one aspect of Duskmourn, it really does have, like, it really does hit it off with legendary artifact creatures. And you wouldn't expect that at first, but if you know the themes it's going into and you know the history of it, then you're going, oh, they were probably going to do that. So I had actually kind of called this one out before as being a highly likely set to have legendary artifact creatures in it. And it has a good number compared with most sets. So it really did just say, hey, you need them, you got them, here you go. And I love that. So I am going to be maybe finally showing off a certain deck that I've been using as a major project over time, and I might really show it off after Duskmourn because it's a very artifact heavy deck, and it has all sorts of really cool themes that have been united in it. I want to show off that crazy deck after Duskmourn because it has some things that'll really improve how it works, and some of which are gonna get absolutely janky and wild, and I'm gonna love it. Okay, for now, again, this has been Glitch Reaper, aka the original card game for the win. I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from y'all later. And remember, MTG forever.